What's up guys, Perry from Rockville here, and today I'm going to show you how to set up a dynamic or condenser microphone to your R-Track 2x2. So on the front of the interface, you'll see that we have two input channels with input 1 and input 2. On both inputs, you can plug in a microphone or line level input, but you can also use channel 2 specifically if you want to plug in a guitar or bass. Both inputs have a combo jack, so you can plug in an XLR or 1/4 inch cable. Both inputs also have a phantom power button for your condenser microphones. Channel 1 has a pad button to lower the input signal by 25 dB, and channel 2 has a high Z button that can be used for your guitar or bass. There's also a gain knob for each channel to raise the input volume for your instruments or microphones. There's also a signal and a peak light for your input so you can tell how much gain you need exactly. So when we plug in a microphone or instrument and we have the input coming through, you'll see that the signal light pops up to let you know that it's receiving signal. And if it's too loud, you'll see the peak light coming through, so whenever that pops up, you can lower the input volume a bit, or you can use the pad button if it's too extreme. So first let's go over how to set up a dynamic microphone to the interface. So here I have my dynamic mic and an XLR cable. I'm gonna plug the female end into the microphone. Then I can plug the other end into either input 1 or 2. So for today, let's go for input 1. Before you plug your mic or instrument in, you can lower the master knob all the way down to avoid any unwanted noise coming out of your speakers. Before we do anything else, we can set up the track for our microphone to our DAW. So when we set up the input for the track, we're gonna wanna make sure to select input 1 since we plugged it into input 1 on our interface. Next, we can raise the gain knob on input 1. And now if I talk into my microphone, check 1, 2, you'll see that the input is coming in on the track itself, and you'll see the signal light come on your input. And remember, if you're recording in the same room that your speakers are set up in, you can use the headphones to hear yourself when recording. And now we're all set to hit record. Check 1, 2, this is Perry from Rockville using the R-Track 2x2. So now if we want to hear that back, we can lower the gain on our channel and raise the master volume so we hear it coming out of our speakers. Check 1, 2, this is Perry from Rockville using the R-Track 2x2. So now if we want to set up a condenser microphone, we're going to follow a lot of the same steps. So we're going to take our XLR cable, plug the female end into our microphone, then plug the other end into one of the inputs on our interface. Again, we'll use input 1. Now the main difference between using a dynamic microphone and a condenser microphone is that you want to use phantom power to power your condenser microphone. So to power the condenser microphone, we're going to press the phantom power button here on our channel. Then we're going to want to raise the gain knob on the same channel. And again, for recording, you'll want to make sure that your track is set to input 1. And now if I talk into the microphone, you'll see that the input is coming in on the track and the signal light is coming on the interface. So now we can go ahead and hit record. Check 1, 2, this is Perry from Rockville using the condenser with the R-Track 2x2. So now let's hear that back. Check 1, 2, this is Perry from Rockville using the condenser with the R-Track 2x2. Now when you're recording, you'll also want to pay attention to the monitoring knob here. So when you have this set all the way to the left for direct mode, you're only hearing everything coming directly into the interface and nothing coming out of your computer. And when you have it set all the way to the right for DAW mode, you're hearing everything coming from your computer and your DAW, including what you have inputted from your interface. And you can blend between these so you have the right mix for your recording setup. So hopefully this showed you guys how easy it is to set up a dynamic or condenser microphone to your R-Track 2x2, but if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to our customer support team through phone or email. As always, I'm Perry from Rockville, and we'll see you guys next time.